Welcome everyone, my name is Fatu, Assalamu alaikum. This is the Ramadan challenge, the Pilates Ramadan challenge. This whole month of Ramadan, I'm challenging you to move your body, be intentional, slight movements. I know we're fasting, so it won't be too intense, but just still to move our bodies. Go ahead and start with your feet planted onto that mat, lay back. We're going to go ahead and close our eyes here. We're going to bring one hand to our heart, one hand to our stomach. You can have your hands by your side or have both hands to your heart, whatever you're comfortable with. I want you to take a deep inhale in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Another deep inhale in through your nose. And on this exhale, I want you to move your knees all the way to the right. I want you to extend your left hand and turn your gaze to the left, taking a few deep inhales and exhales here. Inhale back to center. And on this exhale, I want you to turn your knees all the way to the left, extending your right hand. Take a few deep inhales and exhales here. On this next deep inhale, bring your knees back to center. We're going to go ahead and plant our feet onto that mat. Make sure our feet are close to our glutes. We're going to go ahead and plant our hands into that mat for beginners. And if you want to challenge yourself, float your palms to that ceiling. Make sure they're facing each other. I want you to go ahead and tilt your pelvis towards the ceiling. Go ahead and inhale, lift your hips, lower back, mid back. Squeeze all the way to the top. Go ahead, exhale, round down slowly, tapping your booty onto that mat. Inhale, driving up, squeezing at the top. Exhale, round down slowly. Slow and control, going at your own pace. We're here for 15. And that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me with your hips lifted in that high bridge. We're going to go ahead and do tiny pulses, half an inch up, half an inch down. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly tucking our tailbone down to that mat. We're going to go ahead and bring our knees to our chest, hugging it in, swaying them from side to side, releasing that tension in our lower back. Go ahead and place those feet back onto that mat. We're going to go ahead and tilt our right toe towards the ceiling. As we plant our feet onto that mat, we're going to shift our hips towards that ceiling as well. We're going to go ahead and float our right toe towards the mat and back up towards the ceiling. Slow and controlled movements here. Making sure we're high in that bridge. We're here for 10, 9, meet me with your toes up at 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny pulses, half an inch up, half an inch down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're placing that foot back onto that mat. We're going to go ahead and turn our alternate toes to the ceiling. We're going to go straight into our hip bridges here. So go ahead and tilt your hips down to that mat. On that exhale, inhale, drive your hips up. Slow and controlled here. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and plant your feet back onto that mat. Hands go to your side and windshield wiper those knees from left to right. We're gonna go ahead and float our feet to tabletop. Our fingertips come towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, making sure our knees and ankles are in line with each other. We're gonna go ahead and extend our right hand and our left leg at the same time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, alternate limbs extend. Inhale, back to center. Slow and controlled movements. We're here for 15, making sure we're breathing. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and place your feet onto that mat. Fingertips come down by your side. Windshield wiper those knees from left to right. All right, our feet come back to tabletop. Palms come to the ceiling. Inhale, we're extending both limbs at the same time to hover above that mat. So inhale, we're extending our hands and feet. Exhale, we're coming back together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, coming back together. If you want to challenge yourself, we're adding on here. So on that exhale, we're coming up into a crunch. Inhale, extend. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Go ahead and place your feet onto that mat. Windshield wiper those knees from left to right. All right, you're gonna meet me on all fours. So we're gonna get on all fours here, making sure our wrists are in line with our shoulders, our feet, our knees are in line with our hips. We're gonna go ahead and extend our right hand and our left leg, making sure there's a straight line from the tip of our finger to our toe. As we exhale, we're gonna bring our elbow to our knee, rounding our back, really sculpting our core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Slow and controlled movements here, making sure your core is stable the entire time. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and place your hand and knee back onto that mat. We're going to go ahead and sink our hips down to our ankles, get into a child's pose, bring our forehead towards that mat. We're swaying our hips from left to right, shaking our head no, and nodding our head yes. All right, back on all fours. We're going on to our other side. We're extending our left hand this time and our right leg. So we inhale, extend. Exhale, we bring our elbow to our knee, rounding our back, getting our inner core. Exhale, extend. We're here for 10, slow and controlled. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and place your hands and knees back onto that mat. Sink your knees or your hips into your knees and sway from left to right. Go ahead and shake your head no. And nod your head yes. All right, on all fours, I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes into that mat. We're going to go ahead and go and just lift our knees off that mat. We're going to hover here for 3 seconds and place our knees back on. So on that inhale, we lift our knees, hover for 3 seconds, exhale, back. Making sure your spine is straight, your eyes are looking straight at the mat. I want a straight line from your head to your tail. So we go ahead and inhale, lift those knees, hold for 3 seconds, exhale, back down. Making sure our core is engaged the entire time as we lift our knees. We're here for 15, And that's 10, 9, you're gonna meet me in that hold, that 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Go ahead and place your knees onto that mat. Go ahead and untuck those toes. Sink your hips down to your ankles. Lengthen your elbow or your arms in front of you. Sway your hips from left to right. Shake your head now. And nod your head yes. Alright. On all fours, you're going to go ahead and extend your left leg. I want you to go ahead and tap your leg on the left side of your mat. We're going to go ahead and rainbow it over. We're tapping our knee onto that right side of that mat. And you go ahead and rainbow over, tap our leg, make sure our toes are pointed, making sure our core is stable the entire time. The only thing we're using, or the only thing we see moving is our leg. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and keep that leg extended. Tiny pulses. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure your core is stable. 3, 2, and rest. Go ahead and float that knee onto that mat. Sink your hips down to your ankle. Take a child's pose. Sway your hips from left to right. Shake your head now. And nod your head yes. Alright, on all fours, we're going to go ahead and extend our left leg this time. We're tapping our left toe on the left side of our mat. We're going to go ahead and rainbow it over, tapping our knee on the right side of our mat, and rainbow over. Slow and controlled movements here. Core is stable the entire time. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg extended, tiny pulses. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and float that knee onto that mat. Sink your hips down to your ankles. Sway your hips from left to right. Shake your head now. And nod your head yes. Alright. Go ahead and meet me on your knees. That's just a quick workout for you to try at home. You could try it at home, at the gym, wherever you're comfortable with. But just make sure this Ramadan, at least you're moving your body once a week. Challenge yourself, challenge your mind, and challenge your body. But thank you guys for joining us.